start recording. Hello guys, Minecraft Anime Girl here, and today I am playing my city world. This is brand new. This is why I've been taking about a week or two off of recording. It's taken me a bit, but tomorrow, which as you can see if you look down here, is 12:31 a.m. But tomorrow at like 5 or 6 or so, I'll be streaming. And I'll be streaming me building, answering questions, when this is going to go up, what site this will be on. Today, in the description of this video, I'll have the Discord where I'm keeping all the information for this. So it is going to be a city worlds, and city worlds are kind of my passion project. I always work really hard on them. This is our temporary spawn right here. I'm going to do a little bit of a walk through and everything. This is our spawn. Yeah, this is the bedrock chamber. This is our permanent spawn. We're gonna change this over time. This church was originally undamaged, but then Raph spawned in an Ender Dragon and destroyed it. So he made the place kind of ancient looking and destroyed. Dilapidated would be the word for it. This is a building that doesn't have a use yet, but I'm going to come up with a use for it soon. Might be an apartment or something, or maybe like a studio or something. I don't know what's going to go in there. This is the firehouse. I think it might be damaged on the inside, but I don't know, because we did have a fire in here at one point. Yeah, that door doesn't work right now. But for right now, it's got the... I really gotta fix that eventually. Raph built that as a placeholder. So then across the street we have a little office building, which Raph did an interesting door for, which I covered up with those. This is the little area where you sit and stuff like that. Just kind of showing off everything. These are the cubicles. And out we go. This is an abandoned house across the street. This is nothing in it, it's just abandoned. This is a trailer park right here. There's a few trailer houses and stuff like that. This was the original building that we did in the world, the first one me and Raph built together. It's just got basic stuff in here. So down here is little market stalls, which have the banner of the world in it. If you haven't noticed those are just everywhere. This is a work in progress underground part of the city, which I was really interested in because I like underground buildings. I've buried barrels throughout the world that are filled with kind of loot and stuff, so people that find them originally can just have the loot out of them. This is a community garden right here. We got everything growing from sweetberry bushes to all the crops to some sugar cane. And in here this is a little tool shed. Nothing inside it yet, but that'll eventually change. These are newer houses. These are some of the finer, newer houses. Some of these are based off of images I've seen on Instagram. Some of these are based off of villager houses. This is the one that I based off a villager house. This was my favorite villager house, so I pulled it up out of the ground from another place using World Edit and moved it here. And made it look nicer, of course. This isn't what it originally looks like. That's probably a Doth type thing, but, you know, I figured I should say that. Next to it is a Pantheon. This is one of those things I saw on Instagram, and I decided to try to replicate it the best I could. I'd say this took me an hour to try to replicate to my best ability. This is going to be a parking lot. This is the newer part of the city over here. The farther you get this way, the newer things are. This isn't even furnished. This building right here, this giant tower, but that's where my office is. I have my office in there. This is a little statue. The thing inside is just a placeholder for the moment. We're trying to find an item to put in the middle. If you have if you have something you think I should put in there, then just comment it. But the inside of this building, this is going to be, I think this is going to be like a community center. Where people can like host events and stuff. Oh, what happened there? This was originally like a big pond, but I don't know what's going on there right now. I'll fix that later. Up here, it's got the little dome, which I love my dome right there. I didn't point out one building, that giant purplish building over there. That's the casino. That's Little Illiterates builds along with his friend Ben. Some more houses. I'll show off that one after a little bit. That's a work in progress building. These are some houses. There's nothing inside of them besides beds. I think that's all that's in them. This one is the casino, the Ender Eye Casino, or Eye of Ender Casino, or something like that. So it's got this going on for it, and I thought there was a way to get up here at one point, but I don't know. And up here, I know there's a way to get up here. I thought there might be a way to get down. And this is the roof. Here's a little bit of an overview of what we've all seen. We didn't check that house, or those over there. Let's start with this house. This is like a more of a cottage style house. The fence around it, like an actual fence. This is probably the only house that has an actual fence. It's got a log interior for rooms. There's some of these logs that are flipped the wrong way, but I'll have to fix that eventually. Because that's the house that sustained fire damage. We had multiple houses that sustained fire damage a little bit back that haven't been fixed all the way yet. This is what Raph called the Cloud House. He called it the Cloud House because I assumed it looks like Team 10's mansion. My office used to be around here before I moved it to the giant tower. I'll show you the lobby of the giant tower while we're on our way over to the buildings outside the city. Raph did the doorway. It's just got a reception desk and water elevators. I didn't really like the water elevators, but they're just there. There's originally a basement under here, but we covered that up for concerns of it just didn't look good. This is a funeral home. It doesn't have any graves outside yet. This is like the reception area where you write your name in the book. This is the room where they say the stuff, and the body's in there, and you look at the body. You know how that is. In here, they can play some music for the people out there. This is like a funeral director's office, basically. This is where the graves will be, right here. And that's like a parking place. I probably might make that road thicker. This is Ben's bar. This is Ben's bar. It's kind of also a work in progress, but he has some drinks that I made for him we're using command blocks and stuff like that. Nothing major going on inside there. There's just like a little reflection pool or something. I think this is going to be some sort of office building, and I'm going to build another house there. But yeah, that's what we've got so far. There's a big giant tower right there because of the accident that happened a while ago. So in short, that's it for now. I'll show more off on the stream and show some extra stuff, you know. Catch me on my stream tomorrow. See ya. Bye.